Bosnian diaspora.
For as chill as Sarajevo is, and believe me, it is a chill city, sometimes you just got to get out of town and experience nature. Hi, I'm Matt, and welcome to another edition of Borders on Budgets. On this episode, we're going to go via the tram to the National Park of Vrelo Bosne and get some fresh air. At the terminus of Sarajevo's tram is the National Library. And outside of the building, there is a plaque reminding citizens that the scars of the Bosnian War a quarter century ago still run deep. The first stop after the National Library and the terminus of the tram is the city's famed Bascarsija, the 600-year-old old bazaar built during the Ottoman Empire. Here we go. To Mark.
Ticket.
Yeah, for a ticket. Thank you. Great. Sounds good. Thank you. Well, that's a relief to know that this train has been disinfected. A ride through Sarajevo's old town provides a glimpse of the city's beautiful and ornate architecture. For as beautiful as the architecture is, still some of the scars of the war can't be just plastered over. Just as the train has crossed over onto its dedicated line, up comes the city's, or I guess Bosnia's, United States Embassy. A three-story compound, purposely built. I would spin the camera to my right, but when I see large signs saying no photography and guards slinging machine guns, best not to challenge that authority. This is where you get your money's worth, feeling a century-old railway track. Just feel how the wheels grip the iron. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Once out of the glorious downtown and into the residential area of Sarajevo, this shows the brutalism style of architecture as was seen throughout much of Eastern Europe, and the apartments built with minimal resources. That was a senior citizen's home before the war, and I guess there are no funds right now to rebuild it. The suburb of Ilidza, 11 kilometers by train from downtown Sarajevo, is backdropped by Mount Igman. Stepping off the tram in Ilidza, passengers are greeted with an array of booksellers, and it just so happens to be the first day of school in Bosnia. Ilidza's pedestrian-only boulevard contains shops, coffee shops, hookah houses, and an array of upscale shopping. But the real prize for Ilidza is the National Park, Vrelo Bosne. I suppose it should rather rain now while I'm in Ilidza before I head out into the open space of Vrelo Bosne. As I was waiting out this rain delay, I see this cyclist who just had a nasty scrape. Fortunately, I carry with me my emergency bag. Okay. Here's the guilty culprits. Within the emergency bag comes the antiseptics and some bandages. Veka says he didn't mind that I can film his self-induced surgery, but I can't show his face. Oh well. What happened to your friend?
He just wanted to jump. There's a jump. He just wanted to clean it and he fell. So that's the reason of his injury.
So he didn't clean the jump, but now he's got to clean his leg.
Yeah, that's right. great.
If in case the cleaning doesn't work, we have surgical implementations for a quick amputation. Now that the rain has stopped, I find myself attracted to this large water fountain. A short distance from Ilidza is a trio of hotels built during the Austro-Hungarian Empire during the late 19th century. Well, this East German Trabant has found a more dignified retirement outside of Pizzeria Ilidza on the outskirts of Vrelo Bosne. The National Park Vrelo Bosne and the suburb of Ilidza has had a history within Sarajevo of being luxurious and the neighborhood of the wealthy. Horse-drawn carriages have been in Sarajevo, and by extension Ilidza, for the past century, and the carriages have been revived, entering into Vrelo Bosne since the end of the Bosnian War. The entrance into Vrelo Bosne comes through a 3-kilometer or about half an hour walk, an easy walk through the serene and picturesque tree-lined roadway. More than 700 trees were planted on the road to Vrelo Bosne, and specifically they are maple trees and horse chestnut trees. What are horse chestnuts? They look something like this. In addition to the tranquility of sitting at the base of Mount Ignan, Vrelo Bosne as a national park contains springs, specifically hot springs, and Vrelo Bosne means the springs of the Bosnia River. I'm sure later in the fall, when the leaves really change color, this would be a spectacular stroll. Horse chestnuts. Here is my first impression upon entering Vrelo Bosne, and while the park is quiet, the late afternoon clouds have given way to a beautiful sunset. The Vrelo of the Vrelo Bosne means that several smaller tributaries flow into one, becoming the mouth of the Bosnia River. The fauna to be fawned over at the park includes a quartet of swans. I wonder if the duck will eat the horse chestnuts. Sure, as soon as one Cheeto comes out for the swan, in comes the flotilla of ducks. The other importance of Vrelo Bosne is that these are not only springs, but hot springs. The Romans discovered this area 2 millennia ago. Let's test the water today. Ooh, that's a little on the cool side, not the hot springs that I was anticipating. So I just tested the water and it's cold. Where's the Vrelo voda?
Well, it's actually very cold. Even in summer, it's always cold.
So it's all in the marketing of the hot springs.
Yeah.
So we have a Bosnian geography lesson to close this edition. From the base of Mount Igman, at the mouth of the Bosnia River, in the National Park of Vrelo Bosne, in the suburb of Ilidza, outside of Sarajevo, the capital of Bosnia and Herzegovina, this has been another edition of Borders on Budgets. A reminder, Borders on Budgets, long distance hikes, slices of life, not a lot of money. Thank you for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode. More than 700 trees were planted on the road to... Damn! Now I have pressure!